It's just AV. Does it really matter who we use? Let's just go with the cheapest. Have you heard this before? Well, let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Event Pro Show, your ultimate guide to the world of corporate events. Whether you're a corporate event planner, experiential marketing pro, producer, technician, or anyone involved in creating exceptional events, this podcast is your go-to resource for valuable insights, expert tips, and inspiring stories from the industry's leading professionals.
Well, welcome to the Event Pro Show. I'm Seth Macchi, your host, and I'm the CEO of LEMG, based in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're an event production company that focuses solely on producing corporate events. Now, I'm also a part of different associations, and I network quite a bit regionally and across the country. And I know that event planners right now are in a very stressful time in event history. You know, we've gone through some crazy things in our industry. Looking back pre-COVID, things were really fast moving, but we hit COVID and everything stopped. And if you made it through that, you were rewarded with more work than you could shake a stick at, and it's just kept right on. But in that transition between COVID and now, is we lost a lot of institutional knowledge. We lost a lot of people that had years of experience and hard-fought knowledge in what we do. And so there's certain things and understandings that might not be totally correct that people fall back into, especially when they are incredibly busy, and rightfully so. I mean, budgets are being slashed. You're in a world of lean teams, lean thinking, and nonstop meetings. You've got cost cutting everywhere, and it's often seen as a win. And in most cases, it is. But you know, a lot of lean thinking, if you really study it, came from manufacturing. You know, when people studied Toyota for a long time and their just-in-time manufacturing, and then all sorts of lean processes and procedures like Six Sigma and all that. That's all manufacturing stuff, and it's been adopted in software and software development. But it doesn't always work for live events. And I know that everybody wants those things to apply to everything, but it doesn't always work, and it's not always the best option. And so, you know, for event planners trying to stay on a budget, it's just a constant challenge. And so AV is in at least the top three of most people's event budget, if not number one. You know, you got food and beverage, massive, AV's massive, venue costs are massive, but it's always up there. And so it's always scrutinized. It makes sense to scrutinize it. And the tough part, I think, for an event planner would be knowing where to cut without putting the whole show at risk. And, you know, I guess what I mean by that is when things go wrong, you know, when the mic feeds back or the CEO slide won't load or the whole thing fails, it's not just a tech issue. It's reputation on the line. And again, referring back to event planners have just such a challenging job of keeping all the stakeholders happy. So choosing the right AV partner shouldn't be a guessing game. It shouldn't be something that you're just, I hope it goes well. A good AV company won't just show up and plug in gear. They'll guide you through the planning process and help you assess what's really needed and recommended for this exact event. So they'll recommend the right solution. And what I mean by that is if you have a good partner, sometimes that actually means, you know, the recommendation of use the in-house AV team. That actually is a good solution for this event, and your money would be better spent on other things for this event. So sometimes that might just be a couple of internal technicians, you know, that's fine. And sometimes you need a dedicated AV partner that can deliver top to bottom production support and make sure everything runs flawlessly. And having an AV partner to help you discern within your event portfolio becomes essential in times when budgets are under such scrutiny. And so if you're juggling a packed event calendar, I'd love to talk with you. I work with planners across all types of events. You know, from intimate small meetings to high stakes conferences. I'd love to help you simplify your AV planning and execution. That's one of the reasons, though, we created the Event Pro Show, is to create tips and tricks for the event planner that it might fill like a knowledge gap that maybe they have for some reason. Like maybe you're new to the industry. Maybe you've been in the industry for a long time, but now you're thinking about things you haven't thought about for a while. You wonder how it works, especially in the AV space. But I really just wanted to create a show that I could introduce you to a bunch of friends that I have in the industry that you need to know. You need to follow these people. Go on LinkedIn, look at our guest list, go follow them on LinkedIn. They're just great people to help you do better corporate events and also help you do better AV. And whatever that means to you in your corporate events. And again, I think what's important is finding a partner that is in it for the long haul, that sometimes is just a call or a text for them to tell you, you know what, you actually need to use in-house AV for this. And I can answer any questions along the way, but I can help you do that. But it might not be us for this, but your annual event, we would be a good fit for, just someone that can kind of help guide you in the whole process. And this helps to take the pressure off, especially if budget's a big issue for you and something that's always in your face, that you're always accountable to and always speaking about. Having great partners around you, and I would expand that to say not just AV partners, but all the services that you require for events. All your partners should be that to you. They should be consultants. They should be partners in this journey that we call events and help you win. They should be there to help you win, have your back. Thank you for listening today. If you want to find out more tips and tricks and things we've recorded, you want to meet some more guests that we have recorded on the show, go to theeventproshow.com. If you'd like to learn more about LEMG and how we could help you, you can always find me on LinkedIn. Just look up Seth Macchi and DM me, or you could go to lemg.live. Either way, thank you for spending a few minutes with us today. Be sure to listen. We're putting out episodes every week. Thank you so much. The Event Pro Show is a production of LEMG, video by Nick Barrett, audio and post-production by Prince Thompson. You can learn more about us at lemg.live.